Hey, what's up everybody? It's your girl Justyn and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about 3 things that changed within me and my body once I gained my 50 pounds. So if you watched my weigh-in video from last week, you basically found out that I gained 50 pounds within this last year. So I wanted to talk about what I'm gonna talk about in that video, but it would have just been too long, so I decided to make a completely separate video. It's just a little insight to me and what happened with me, and in my mind, I feel like if these things changed in the negative, like once I gained 50 pounds, it could clearly be reversed if I were to lose 50 pounds, and then of course even more things would be reversed if I lose more than that. So I'm gonna just get straight onto it. The first thing that I noticed once I started gaining weight was sleeping problems. Now this wasn't even like once I had reached 50 pounds. This, I think I had only gained like 20 additional pounds before I started realizing I was having more and more trouble sleeping. For the first time ever, I started snoring when I slept, and the only reason I knew this is because I would hear it from like everybody. And it's crazy because I remember my mom telling me, like, when I was younger, she used to have to like check on me to make sure I was still alive, like watch my breath and watch my chest go up and down, because I was such like a quiet sleeper. And so for me to be just snoring all kinds of crazy is awful. So the snoring came first, and then like later on I just like realized it was so hard for me to get a good night's sleep. Like every single time I would wake up, I would feel like I had just been like to battle or something. Literally, I have so much weight like on my diaphragm and just everything. It's making it so hard for me just to breathe in and out. Also, I'm really busty, so when I lay flat, this is weird, but my boobs, like, they come all the way up here and they're kind of like suffocating me in a way. Literally, like when I'm laying down, if I'm laying flat, I have to like take my arm and like kind of just hold them aside just for me to get like a couple of breaths of like clear, like in and out of oxygen and stuff. I hope that makes sense. Basically, I'm pretty much suffocating while I'm sleeping because it's just so hard for me to breathe. Now, I have noticed that things haven't got better with my sleep, but I think my body has adjusted more to it, because I could definitely tell a difference when it started happening, because it was just like, you know, if you're not getting a good night's sleep, you're really not able to function, you know, at all. I would be super groggy and just like overall just messed up mentally and physically because I really didn't ever get to sleep. I actually ended up going to the doctor, I think for something else, but I just mentioned it while I was there, and he basically told me it was weight related, which I of course knew. And he said that he could recommend me to go to like a sleep, I forgot what it's called, but like a sleep doctor where they'll do like a sleep study on you and stuff. But he said it would pretty much be a waste of my time because they're gonna tell me I just need to lose weight. Like there's really not much else they could do for me besides I have to lose weight. So in the meantime, he did tell me that I could, I have to basically stack pillows behind me at night. So as of right now, I cannot like go to sleep like completely flat like I used to. Like I used to never really sleep with pillows or anything. Now I'm pretty much at like I sleep like this basically. So moving into problem number 2, back pain. Extreme back pain. So with me, whenever I gain weight, I carry pretty much most of my weight within my midsection, my stomach, my gut, my belly, all that. And basically what I'm realizing that it's doing is, like, say if this is me, like this is my head, this is my stomach. My stomach's getting so big, almost like a person who is pregnant. And it's basically like curving my spine to like support that weight. And it has been super painful and super challenging. I noticed that it's even more painful if I don't have like pants on, because I don't have like that extra, I wear a lot of high-waisted stuff, so I'm when I don't wear that, I don't have like an extra, I guess, like support or lift up something. So anytime I'm wearing like a dress, or you know, when I'm here alone in my apartment, sometimes I'll just wear t-shirts and stuff. Like I can clearly, it's super uncomfortable because I can feel my gut literally hanging. And even like now, like when I go to church, if I wear a dress, it's so uncomfortable for me to stand up. Like I almost have to put my arms up under it and kind of like lift it on the sly. It's way more like worse when I'm up and about and moving and stuff. When I'm sitting down, I don't, like my back's not really hurting, but there was like a definite point where I realized like crap, like I can't even like get up and go on the other side of my office just without like feeling back pain. Again, like my sleeping problem, I don't feel like the back pain has gotten any better, but I do feel like my body has now readjusted to my new weight. So I don't feel the back pain as much as I did like maybe 2 months ago or so, because I'll tell you, it started up whenever I was moving into this apartment, because it was excruciating pain for me because I live on the 2nd floor, to be going up and down and then trying to direct people and do this whole move while my back is literally feeling like it's about to break. And it lasted from like that weekend for about maybe a month, and then I've noticed like it started to kind of fizzle out, but I feel like it's just because, I don't know, I guess my back muscles and my spine has just adjusted to my stomach being as big as it is now. And it did get bad enough to the point where I would have to take medications for it. And I'm the type of person that I really don't like to take medicine if I absolutely do not have to. I worked in a pharmaceutical law firm, and so just the things that I've heard, I'm like so anti taking pills if I don't have to take them. And for me to have to take, you know, a pain reliever just so I can clean up my apartment, that's like scary for me, because I don't want to be dependent on stuff like that. I've looked into this like online and stuff, and it's pretty much the same thing as what I said before. The only cure is for me to lose weight. They do have like bands that I could buy that kind of, it leaves your stomach out and it supports your back so it can support it all together. But that's just like a temporary thing. The only real thing I could do to prevent it is to lose weight. So that's it for number 2. The last and final thing that I've noticed since I've gained my 50 pounds is overall fatigue and exhaustion. So this pretty much sums up like everything else. Prior to me gaining this weight, I already felt really sluggish and just unmotivated and lazy, if I'm being honest. But I have noticed a bigger like increase with all of those. Even if I like take out the mentality part, just physically, it takes so much more energy just to do like the simplest things. Like it takes so much for me just to even get out of the bed. And I'm talking about physically, for me to actually roll over, like roll my stomach and everything to get off the bed. It is definitely a downer, because there's certain things that I used to could be able to do that now I can no longer do. And it just sucks because it's like all brought upon myself. Like I did this to myself. So overall fatigue and exhaustion and just everything else, those are the main 3 things. There's other things like clearly not being able to fit into a lot of my clothing. I've noticed that like my clothing options are getting more and more limited. And I'm the kind of person, like I really don't like to go shopping for myself at this size, because I feel like, for one, I'm not gonna be at this size for much longer. And 2, it's just like I want to be cute and I want to buy nice clothes and stuff, but I just don't see myself doing that at this weight, you know? Like when I imagine me like dressing up and actually kind of caring what I look like, I imagine me a lot smaller. And yeah, so I just gotta get there. But anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know a little update. Before I close out this video, I do want to give a big shout out to Queen_Aries. Thank you so much for downloading the Twinbody app and following me on there. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about and you didn't see my last video, I am using this app called Twinbody. It is a social media app for weight loss. So it's literally like the Instagram of weight loss, and it's completely free. So I suggest you guys all download it and join. The link for it will be down below in my description. So make sure you go click that link, download the app, and follow me. I'll be following everybody back and showing you guys much love. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And for today's comment of the day, I want you guys to let me know what changed for you whenever you gained weight. And if you never gained weight, well, I mean, everybody's gained weight. Either way, if you gain weight or if you lose weight, like, tell me like what changed for you, basically. All right, guys, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.